this is Renee and I'm here for some real talk. Look, I have a guest.
Hello.
This is Anthony Vitolo with Rhinomax. And what we're going to do today is we're going to speak about his life and where he came from and what has happened to him and where he's being led to right now. So I'm going to go over to you and
Yes.
It's all you.
Okay, I'm Anthony Vitolo. I'm an alcoholic and a drug addict. Hello, everybody. I'm reformed 100%. I'm happy to be here with Renee. She was somebody I sought after I joined Acne Labs because I knew that she would be amazing, and she is. You guys see her video. She's one of the best salesmen I've ever, saleswomen I've ever seen. And as far as Rhinomax is concerned, there's two missions. One is to help veterans, which we're going to help tons of veterans this year, and two is to empower women, to really empower women, because I know from being in sales for 25 years that women are natural hustlers. All they need is to be trained and taught the right way to do it. And once they're taught the right way to do it, there's no stopping them. I also have a story that basically has led me to, just 3 weeks ago, I was broke and fired. Both me and my wife were both fired from our job at a place, which was right for them to do. I was messing up, but it was for a reason, because I was working on a mission. And the mission is for commission. The mission is for veterans right now, and to help all people like you, girls out there, to understand that you can do it. Okay, it's easy to sell. It is. It's very easy. You just have to learn how. Everything I am able to do now, the skills that I have now, have all been acquired through massive amounts of training, reading, personal development, and everything else. It doesn't just happen. So a lot of people don't like MLMs. Okay, and the reason they don't like MLMs is because they probably tried one in the past. Okay, and they didn't learn how to sell their product. They didn't learn everything there is to know about the product, because you can't sell a product that you don't know everything about, that you can't answer every question about. And once you have the product knowledge and the proper training, okay, nothing can stop you. Nothing at all.
Exactly. And the reason why we have him on Real Talk today is to let you know that, he was at rock bottom. And, there might be many of you out there right now that might be, having some drug problems, or you feel like you're alone. And there is still hope for you if you're doing something that you don't enjoy, or maybe you feel like you're alone on rock bottom. He's going to explain to you in just a little bit in detail exactly where he came from, exactly what he was dealing with, and where he thought at first his life was over. He didn't know which way to go. He felt many different things. I'll let him explain it in his words.
Okay.
All
Thank you,
you.
Renee.
All you.
By the way, isn't she amazing? I mean, seriously, how do you not like these videos? Real Talk with Renee is what I saw and made me want to. I said I have to get her as my team #1 acne girl, because she's going to sell like crazy, and she is. She's making money every day. I mean, look, it's slow to start. Nothing happens overnight. But when you slowly build over time, and you keep hustling, people start to come around and people start to understand. Okay, as far as me, okay, I got sober about 6 months ago. Okay, I'm also a big advocate for marijuana, but that's a whole nother story. I don't drink. I still smoke cigarettes. That stops tomorrow. But basically, a year ago Christmas, I was daydreaming. This is how sick I was. I was daydreaming about nosediving off the Empire State Building while someone was videoing it, so my family could get paid when it went viral. That's how crazy and sick I was. I think about that now and I'm like, holy cow. And there were a couple things that changed my life. Okay, number one is I got sober. When I got sober, I started to look internally, and I did 100 days of like soul searching. Then I wrote a letter. In that letter, I confessed every wrongdoing I have ever done, okay, in my entire life. I also forgave everybody who has ever slighted me. I had tons of money that was owed to me. I told the people, keep it. I don't want it. If you're going to give it back.
But how did you get to that point? Because what happens is a lot of times people feel like they're at rock bottom and they don't know what to do. Like, is there something that pops in your mind that
you're not
actually...
and people are going to go crazy over this, but I basically started smoking pot, and that really opened up my mind. It made me look internally and face all my demons. I mean, I'm an advocate for it. I know a lot of people aren't, but I've been studying it for years. I actually am getting into the business itself, because the business is a $25 billion business already. So that's what prompted me to start trying it. And once I did, it changed my life. I don't know how you feel about that, but that's the truth, okay? Once that happened and I got rid of all the... once I read that letter to myself, okay, I was on the roof of my building, and it was like a cork popped in my head, and every bit of negative feelings and energy flew out of my body. Then a few days later, okay, that was February 8th. About February 20th or so, Renee basically harassed me.
I did. I harassed him. I said, why haven't you done it yet?
She harassed me, and I mean harassed me, to watch a documentary called The Secret. Once I watched that movie the first time, watched it for 5 minutes, I literally started writing my goals. And right now, my goals are literally written on loose leaf paper, and they go across the wall, and they are literally lining up. They're like wallpaper, okay? And I read them every day, and it puts me on a mission. And on that mission is, the day after I got fired 3 weeks ago, I started 3 businesses with the last money I had. Okay, we've done $15,000 in revenue already. We're still broke because the money goes out quicker than it's coming in, but we're on our way, and tomorrow's going to be a big day. I do a live stream, okay, at Rhinomax Inc., okay, and tomorrow is going to be the best day ever. I do it on, what do I do it on? Periscope. Okay, so it's everything in my life is going to be there tomorrow, and I'm going to be in my office closing deals and showing people how to sell tomorrow all day. But in the morning, we're going to do some great things, so you should probably come and watch.
Absolutely. So would you say, like, to the people out there that might feel like they're at rock bottom, that it's not their end of the road for them?
I will tell everybody that I used to think that being sober would be terrible, and I mean, I still have a glass of wine now, but I drink like a normal person instead of like a degenerate alcoholic. I tortured my poor wife for forget it how many years, because you know how it is. If there's any people out there like that, they know what I'm talking about. I will tell you this right now: sobriety is the greatest feeling in the world. I feel high on life right now like you wouldn't believe, and it's because I got sober, I found the secret, and I'm on a mission. And my mission is to help veterans and help women close deals. The motto of my company is there is nothing more sacred in life than a mutually rewarding closed deal. Okay, so when Renee pushes you into doing something, know that she's doing it because she knows. She knows that she's doing the right thing, and you're going to thank her eventually, even though it might seem annoying and pushy and whatever. Sales, that's what sales is. And not for nothing, learning how to sell now, okay, is something that you need to do, because we're going into an automated society. There is not going to be no middle class. You're going to be either a hustler or you're going to be poor. And being poor sucks. I've been both, okay? And being poor in New York, you can still make a couple $100,000 a year like I did, and you're poor. It's not enough money, especially if you're raising a family. And so that's why we're out hustling. I'm with Rhinomax. I got a team of rhinos. It's great. We're building a bunch of businesses. See, as a stockbroker, the one thing I learned is that wealthy people, I've dealt with them, $50, $100 million guys with net worths, all of them, every single guy that has a lot of money that you see doesn't just have one job. He has 15 different sources of revenue. He never says no to a good idea, okay? And that's the thing. People that are in the normal life and in the grind, they say no to a good idea, even though they want to do it, okay? But they shouldn't say no. They should say yes to everything, because that's the key to getting rich, okay? That's the key to making money and being successful and walking around wealthy. Wealth is not about money. It's about having the time to do the things you want to do. Next week, Friday, check this out. This is something that a year ago I would never even dreamed I was doing. And my assistant Melanie, she would never even dream that she was doing. Next week, Friday at noon, I will be live streaming me taking my first flying lesson out in Long Island. I mean, that is just, I get the chills just thinking about it. It's just an amazing thing. I can't wait to do it. Plus, I'm entertaining, and I keep people interested, and I do a bunch of crazy things. And tomorrow, I'm going to do something absolutely insane. So you should definitely come watch. And you'll put the link up for me, right?
Yeah, I'll put the link up.
It's going to be fun. I promise.
So if you're looking to change your life, get in touch with one of us, because we could probably point you in the right direction. What's great for you.
I will say this before we go: Acti Labs is a tremendously great product. Every woman that has bought it from me has called me to thank me, because it saves them thousands of dollars, because they're getting a super high quality product that's made in Paris with no bad chemicals. I mean, they ban 11,000 chemicals over there, including paraben, which is associated with breast cancer, versus here where they ban 11 chemicals.
Exactly.
Okay, so it's made in Paris, it's high quality, it's a luxury product. I've sold it to rich women who've been like, holy cow, you just saved me $2,000 on my yearly makeup bill.
No, it's
so
a great product.
Don't worry about the product. You should buy it, you should try it, you should absolutely be using it. And not only that, if you feel like you have a hustle and you want a second source of income, talk to Renee. She is the one that's going to show you the way because she is perfect. She knows exactly what she's doing. She's successful with it already. Has to have made it like at least 10, 15 times her investment back already, and that's just the beginning.
Yeah.
So tune in to Rhinomax TV or at Rhinomax Inc. On Periscope, and I promise you, you're going to see some crazy stuff tomorrow.
Exactly. Well, everybody, comment below. Let us know what you think about this episode of A Real Talk. If you have any questions for myself or for Anthony, please post it down. I will post a link.
Isn't she amazing?
Stop. So that's it for today, guys. You have a great rest of the day. I'll see you soon.
See you
Bye.
later.
Mwah.